everybody, thanks for tuning in. The theme of today's video is beauty products that have been on repeat for me, like daily use types of things. I was just looking around and realizing how many things I use constantly and maybe don't talk about enough or praise enough. And some of these things are non-makeup related too. Like I've got a really good trifecta of body care things that I've been using lately. And you know what scent I've fallen into big time this summer? It's strawberry. I've got my strawberry shirt on in honor of this. There's a lot of good stuff out there smelling like that. That's where I'm going to begin. So we've got a body wash, a lotion, and a body spray, all in strawberry mode. Are they still selling this Dove Strawberry Crumb Cake Crumble limited edition? This smells so good. I want to eat that cookie so bad. I've never had a crumble cookie, actually. I recently found out there's a crumble in Paducah, and that's not too far away. Oh, it smells so good. There's also a chicken salad chick in Paducah, and I love chicken salad chick. But it's just like sweet strawberry ice cream kinds of vibes, but you do get that baked quality to it too that makes you think cookies. And I love Dove body products in the shower. I just like the feel of them. I like how they immediately feel rich coming out of the bottle, but then, you know, they suds up as well. But that's where it begins. And then when I'm out of the shower, I recently picked up this from the EOS line. It's the Strawberry Dream 24-hour moisture body lotion. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. The vanilla cashmere gets lots of love, and mine is almost out. I've still got some in there, and I'll admit, like, that's amazing. It layers up so well with so many different scents I like. But this strawberry one is really good too. Major strawberries and cream vibes. Like, just smells so good. And the texture of these lotions, like my skin all over my body can get pretty dry with a lot of swimming. So I'm throwing this on all the time. But guess what pairs so well with that afterward? Your Bodycology Mist. This is in the strawberry cheesecake scent. Yes, this is one of my absolute favorite Bodycology scents. I mean, it's right up there with the vanilla one, and also they have a s'mores one that I love, but this one is so good, and it smells like it absolutely belongs with that. It says, smell as sweet as a decadent treat with notes of berry cream, strawberry, and vanilla. I just love it. I love a post-shower getting this on, getting that on, and knowing you've already put this on. It's a fantastic combo. If you can't still find the body wash, that's okay. The main deal is combining these two, I feel. Just that sweet, light strawberry cream, perfect blend of fruitiness and vanilla. I love it. So that's been my main like body scent. However, I will mention another scent that Bub thinks is like the best smell. I had really randomly received some PR from Josie Marin, and there were a bunch of these different scents of the fragrance mists, and they're like a creamy looking mist. But this one called Topless Tangerine, and then pair that also with the whipped argan oil body butter in this little travel pouch, also Topless Tangerine. Very, very good. Like really intense citrusy scent, but there's something that goes beyond just straight orange with it. You know, there's something special there, and I have trouble putting my finger on it, but that is a really good scent. They say here, they're talking about the notes, I guess, top, yuzu, pixie tangerine, pink grapefruit, heart, if this means anything to anybody, black currant, pineapple, melon, and the base is brown sugar. If you think an orangey scent appeals to you, like you'll be here for this and you'll stay because it's so special and just kind of unique. And how handy is this little pouch like for travel to have your body butter in? That's so good. Other things on repeat, like every day I've been using these Thirst Burst drops from e.l.f., the Dewy and Brightening 1% Hydrating Hibiscus Complex plus 5% niacinamide. It's from the Holy Hydration range. And I've been using like 2 full pumps of this before my sunscreen step of my makeup, and this has helped dryness in my skin so much pre-makeup. So just shouting that out. That may not continue to stay part of my routine forever in that way, but right now I feel like I'm experiencing summertime dryness, and this has helped me out a lot. Another thing that just comes into the mix daily that I don't always talk about, this Laneige lip sleeping mask. I've got a few of these upstairs, and I use them before my makeup goes on, and this one in chocolate, ugh, can you tell I'm a sweet scent person? Like, smells so good. And it came in a duo from Sephora with a little vanilla lip glowy balm. So that was the combo, but this is phenomenal. They did a really good job with that chocolate scent, and of course we know the texture of these is great. It's great for just prepping your lips before you get started. Just been really hooked on that one. Also, a couple of other lip product things. One is like my afternoon pick-me-up, I'll call it lately. Like, I may not start my day with this, but now that I've gotten into this, it's the thing I want to throw on like every afternoon from Milani. The Keep It Full Glossy Plumping Balms. So this is their little click-up pen where they're kind of like the Tarte Juicy Lips or M Cosmetics lip cushions. Various brands have these where you're going to click them up. The whole part that you click up is going to transfer down onto your lips with a lot of gloss-like shine and some color. Maybe not the fullest color like a lipstick, but still a decent amount of color. And this shade called Chili, I mean, there's your strawberry lip right there, your casual strawberry lip. It's just, it's so hydrating. It's thick, it's shiny, but this shade in particular, I love a soft red, and I feel like that screams summer. Like, isn't that so wearable? And that's the only thing I have on right now, is this. You know, sometimes I'm up here doing a makeup look, and this doesn't necessarily go with the look I'm doing, but if I'm coming up here and touching up, like 9 times out of 10, I'm throwing that on. Also, if I'm doing a lip combo, you've seen this in recent videos or maybe posts that I've done on TikTok, the Rimmel Stay Glossy in the Dorchester Rose shade, very good lip topper. It's shiny, but also has some shimmer, but it's not a full-on frost, if you know what I mean. See how that gives a next level sheen because there's shimmer within the gloss, but it looks so good just on top of lip liners, lipsticks, great layering piece. And like I said, that next level shine because there is that really fine shimmer in it. Last thing, if we're talking touch-ups, so often the powder that I'm coming up here and touching up with is a Kosas Cloud Set. This is Breezy. I also have Airy. Airy is the lightest and Breezy is just a step deeper, which is kind of really good for my skin right now as it has a bit more of a tan. But I swear, you go over your look with a little bit of this if you're starting to get a little bit shiny or just like maybe the under eye is not looking quite as fresh as it did. Going into this with sometimes just a smallish brush like that, and obviously I don't really need it now, but it really, really airbrushes away, blurs problems, makes the whole texture of your skin look smooth again. Like if things are starting to settle into any little forehead lines, you go over it all with this and you're like erased. You know, it's so good around the nose, pores. It's really good at taking away the look of any kind of texture that has developed as a result of just the wear of makeup throughout the day. I've really loved Kosas Cloud Set for years. And if you're looking for a drugstore alternative to that, think about like Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. I know I've talked about that comparison before, but they are kind of close, but this is an absolute favorite. The type of thing that's getting used daily, at least in a touch-up mode. So yeah, I thought you guys might want to know about those various products. I will also chat about what I'm wearing today. I shot my stash for this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. The shade in this is 530 light medium. I'm not really needing a matte product, but I just remember really liking this. The coverage is pretty. It's light, but it's pretty, and like I paired it, of course, with some concealer to tackle the areas where I needed more coverage. The Shape Tape Blur Stick, loving this. Continue to love it. My shade is light. I was looking for quick, easy makeup this morning, and that gave it to me. Infallible powder. I have been using this one a lot, you know, it's just kind of like the hot new thing. And I do feel like it works well, but I feel like I could rotate in my Wet n Wild just as easily and be just as happy. I went all over my skin lightly with some Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten. This is in the shade medium, and that gave me just like a little extra coverage all over. Also on my skin, my LA Colors. This is from Dollar Tree. I love this stuff. Bronzed Beauty. If you ever run into this at Dollar Tree, it's a really good bronzer. I can tell that like the pan is not very deep here, so I might hit pan before long. Rediscovering Benefit Box Blushes. This is Java. Love this shade. Look how rich that is, but how it comes off on the skin is like kind of a dusty rose, honestly. Just rich, bronzy, good on summer skin. And then Revlon Skin Lights highlighter. This is in Daybreak Glimmer. Always a good choice for highlighter. I decided to give this palette another shot today, which I was just talking about it yesterday. The one that I got from Five Below called Girl You're Natural. I decided to take a little different approach with the colors and go with the darker shade first, like went straight in. Oh, I used a base too. I used a little bit of a bronzy shadow stick, and then like I used this color as the first shadow that I went into from this palette, and I dabbed it on the outside, and then I just got lighter and lighter from there because I sensed that these shades just don't love to layer up in the opposite way very effectively. So the deep brown, and then blended in some lighter midtones to kind of help my crease blend. And then the shade on the inner lid is that one right up there. So I had a lot more ease with today's look just doing it in that order. I've got the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal Mascara up top, e.l.f. Lash Extender on the lower lashes, and of course I already showed the Milani, the Keep It Full Glossy Plumping Balm, and the shade is Chili. That's what's on the lips. So thank you guys so much for taking time to watch. Kind of feels like a favorites video, but just some things that really have had daily use status for me. I so appreciate you being here and taking the time to watch or listen or like get in the comments. Some people will even say like, hi, I'm here. I don't have time to watch this yet, but I'll watch it later. I think that's so sweet. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you again very soon. I love you. Bye.